Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tomcat here and welcome to Farming Simulator 2017. Now, it's been a little while since I played this game, but I've really been out of the modding community in this game for a while, so it's kind of more along the lines of one of those things where I really wanted to kind of work my way back into back into an idea of what was new, what was coming out, and what was maybe like some mods that were kind of more on the down low that people didn't know about, and I wanted to kind of bring those to you guys. But I also had an idea of why not create my own little in-game transport company in a way. So with that being said, our first rig, and this is going to be our personal truck. Well, I got our personal truck in game. It's not our own personal mod by any means. Full credit to the mod creators, but this thing is basically a GMC, well, really not even a GMC. It's a Chevy Silverado 3500 Duramax with AirRide. It's got a fifth wheel in the bed. It's got a toolbox, and we've also brought along this trailer over here, this gooseneck, which, I mean, this is just the Riverbend Trailers gooseneck trailer that's been around for a long time, and I know you guys are probably thinking, that's a really old trailer. Why are you still using it? It freaking works. New truck, old trailer. I mean, I'll tell you what, dude, like, it really freaking works. Now, if we get in this truck, this is where it starts to get really cool. You hit V, and boom, the AirRide, like, legit works. And I'm going to go back down and get out right when yes, look at that. That's insane. It's just, like, it's just cool. You know what I mean? And you can drive it like this if you want, but, like, the wheels clip like crazy. So I highly recommend lifting it up before you drive it like that. But we begin our day here at the gas station, and we're going to go ahead and back up and hook that trailer up. And once we get it hooked up, let's go ahead and attach the trailer. Once we get everything hooked up, we have a basically high-value vehicle to pick up. So we're going to go ahead and turn right out of the gas station and head down to the other side of the map to pick up our high-value cargo. And as far as where we're going, we're going to go... Wow, I should have gone the other way. We have to go down here, okay? So we have to go down to basically where Mary's farm is. And I'm actually going to turn around because... And hopefully I have enough room to do it. Because to be honest, whoa, we jackknifed a little bit. It works a lot better. Oh my god. Hi. Oh, this is just great. Oh god. Alright, so that's fixed, and we're on our way now. So if we go, oh god. So the interior view on this truck is actually not too bad. I mean, it's pretty true to life Chevy in here. You just gotta make sure that, I mean, it is Farming Simulator at the end of the day, and the physics are, interesting at best, at least in my opinion. They're definitely not the best physics in the world, and even when you are even when you play like Mud Runner or something, and you play it with even if you play it with the keyboard, it's got better handling than the Farming Simulator engine does, in my personal opinion. But we're basically just flying down doing 80 and a 35, and that's, you know, I mean, maybe not the best idea, maybe not the smartest idea, but regardless, there aren't really any cops out here, so we don't really have to think about that right now. And I was really hoping we weren't going to get caught on that stop sign, because I was like, if we get caught on the stop sign, I'm going to be, like, really concerned. Not necessarily even concerned, just mildly upset. Let's see. All right, so let's get up to about 50. Oh, God, it's an 80. Down. Jeez, okay. 40 miles an hour. That gives me enough time to, like, think. Okay, so... We actually legitimately, I think, went the wrong... Yeah, we did go the wrong way. Jeez, we have to turn around again. This entire video is just going to be me turning around. So let's go back onto cruise control. Cruise control is actually really nice because you can just kind of... You can set it somewhere where it's comfortable, and then you can just leave it. You know what I mean? And then you can admire your truck. You can admire your rig. You can admire your truck, and you can just kind of have fun. Now, the next part of this drive is going to take us down a dirt road, and I know that, like, realistically, you would not take a bagged dually down a dirt road by any, like, you know, under any circumstances, it wouldn't be something that you would do. At least, it wouldn't be something I would do. Now, if it was like, you know, just a really smooth, graded dirt road, I'd be fine with it, right? I'd be fine with it. But if we were talking about, like, you know, pretty uneven gravel and, like, you know, stuff where you'd have to think about, like, rocks getting kicked up, like where the bags were and stuff, then I'd be like, I might be a little sketchy about that one. Turn the cruise control on, oh god, and bring it down to about 26, 25 miles an hour. Now that we're on the dirt road, I just kind of want to set it at a lower speed and let it be. I love how you can just zoom out. You can zoom like mad in this game, and it's always something that I love in comparison to like in Mud Runner, for example. You need a mod to do that. In Farming Sim, you don't even need a mod to do it. You can just do it. It's just there, and that I think is so cool, and it's such a nice feature. So our cargo should be right up here. Right around this corner. So we're going to go ahead and turn cruise control off. And there's our cargo. So we're going to be hauling that yellow 458. And let me go ahead and get out of the truck real quick, because we're going to need to do a couple things. We're going to need to put the ramps down. But in fact, I think we might just move it. Yeah, we might pull the truck up just a little bit, just to make it easier. Alright, that'll be a little bit better. And then, wow, I keep forgetting I need to put the ramps down too. So we'll get those ramps put down, and you have to let the truck run until the ramps are down. And they should be good to go. And now, we need to go ahead and get in the 458, and we're going to go ahead and load it up on the trailer. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, it's fast, it's beautiful, I've always loved this car. I mean, I've always loved the 458. I mean, the 488 is awesome, but the 458 always had those really nice, clean lines and really nice, like, you know, original, fresh design that the car was really, really famous for. And God, the rotors look hella rusted. Like, they look like they've got so much surface rust on them, it's not even funny. Let's go ahead and get in the car. Pardon me while I apparently, like, walk on it. Alright, hopefully we can actually get it up onto the trailer. Okay, cool. I was like, I was actually legitimately concerned when I saw the ramps and the ramp height. I was like, I don't know about that. It is also, too, like, a breath of fresh air to know that, like, these trailers aren't going to just freak out and glitch out on you, because that is a big issue in, like, Mud Runner, for example. But we're going to go ahead and get some of these straps put down, and then we'll lock it in place. We'll lock it in place, and then we'll be ready to go. So let's go ahead and get in the truck, and we'll fold the ramps back up. And I'll tell you something, it's actually, like, it's a massive trailer for a car like that. But I mean, to be fair, you know, it's kind of one of those things where sometimes you want to just go nuts and just do it like the crazy way, whereas instead of, like, you know, instead of doing it like the normal way, as you know, as like everybody else would do it. But is it a little bit overkill? Yeah, of course it's overkill. It's 100% overkill. But you know what? I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that it's overkill. I think it's fine. I think it's actually not bad that it's overkill. So let's go ahead and we'll set our cruise to 25. Periodically look back and make sure that that car isn't going anywhere. And now that we've got the car, I'm going to reduce the cruise speed to about 20. We've got a little bit of a hill to deal with. Some bumps, you know, nothing too crazy, but I don't want that car getting thrown off the back. I mean, that's the last thing I want, is our high-value cargo getting thrown off the back. I think we're going to go ahead and make a right here. I think that's the best route. I want to say it's the best route, although I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this is the best way to get back to the highway. Aside from, of course, turning around back up where we were, which I don't really want to do. I don't really want to turn around back up where we were, because if I turn around back up where we were, and it's kind of like, you know, you have to back the trailer up into one of those little like, you know, little buildings to avoid backing across the field, and it's kind of one of those things where you're like, I don't know if I want to do all that. Like, I don't know if I want to do all that just to turn the truck around. So I think we can bump it up to about 25 miles an hour. Car's still solid. There's the highway. I see the highway, so we should be fine. 100% fine. I love it how it's like, just like in real life, if you tap the brakes, the cruise control turns off. Good on traffic. Yep, good on traffic. We're good. So let's see. Now we just gotta hold that and bump it up to like, 55. 55 is fine. It's like 5 over. No big deal. Now, as far as where we're headed, I never actually told you guys where we were headed because that's kind of an important detail. Good God, 25? I don't think so. But yeah, that's kind of an important detail when you're delivering a car, is to know where you're going with it. But I will say that, let's see, I believe the best way to get where we're going is going to be, because we need to get this thing up to, we need to get this thing here. And honestly, well, no, you know what? Probably the best place to take it would be to take it back to the gas station so that we can actually have somebody like actually pick it up there, and that'll be the next leg of the car's journey. But as far as when it's in our hands, we need to take it back to that gas station where we started. So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and turn in here because this is the last place we can turn. Just making sure we turn wide enough. Nobody coming? Yeah, we're good. Because I do not want to snag the trailer. Oh, I snagged it a little bit there. Just a little bit, though. Didn't snag it too much. Let me just make sure the car's okay. Like, it hasn't moved at all. It doesn't look like it has, but... Well, actually, no. You know what? Yes, it has moved. It's definitely moved. Maybe not a ton, but it's definitely moved. 15 miles an hour. You know what? Okay. 35. 35. I am going to... Oh, God. Oh, God! I was trying to set the cruise and drive and do, like, a bunch of other things at once. Yeah, that's not smart. That's not smart. Ramps down. Yeah, ramps down because we have to reset the car now. Yeah, we have to reset the car because of my brilliant idea to try to set the cruise control on my truck while I was driving and steer at the same time. That's about where it was. About. Shouldn't be like any sort of big deal, but let's get those ramps back up. And now we should be able to drive while the ramps are folding. Yeah, I was going to say, there shouldn't be any problem with that. But cruise control, and now down to 35. 35. And that is where it will stay for a good while on this little journey. Because I do not want to lose that car. I really don't. Like, it's proper cargo, you know what I mean? It's proper high-value cargo, too. It's definitely not something you want to have fall off the trailer. Again. Because it's already happened once, and I don't want it to happen again. God, it's such an overkill trailer for one car. It really is. It's such an overkill trailer. It's insane. But we should be nearing the final leg. I'm trying to stay in my lane. Because, like, it's not necessarily hard. It's just, like, one of those things you have to stay on top of, especially, like, you know, when you're not using a controller. Because I am using keyboard in this video, and I'm going to try and figure out a better control solution soon. I wonder if I can use my wheel for this. Because if I could use my wheel for this, that would make such a difference. It would make an insane amount of difference, actually. Maintains the speed going downhill as well. No problems there. It's like, in order to try to be smooth with the steering, you have to do this weird, like, you have to do this weird, like, tapping thing. And, like, this hold, and then tap, and then hold, and then tap. And it's very weird. It's very, very weird. And it's completely counterproductive, to be honest. Completely counterproductive. I mean, it works. It's just way more effort to steer than, like, and it's not, like, it's not intuitive. You shouldn't be tapping a button to steer when you can clearly tell that the steering is designed to be used in a dynamic fashion. Alright, there's the gas station. Cruise control off. And we're going to go ahead and get in here before that truck shows up. Oh, God, he didn't even want to slow down. Alright, so this is where the truck will be, well, not necessarily the truck, but this is where the car will, oop, we gotta do the ramps. I need to keep remembering that, but the more loads I take with this trailer, the more I'll actually remember. But the, let me go ahead and get out of the truck, because the owner will be by to pick up the car very, very soon, so we're gonna have to get in it and unload it, make sure it's all good and ready, and scrape up the rocker panels while we're at it and tear the bumper off, but no big deal. And so now we're going to go ahead and park it right over here and wait for its owner to arrive and pick it up. So let's go ahead and get out of the car, and that will be that. And, you know, I would say overall a pretty incident-free, well, I tell you what, I take that back. Incident-free my ass. I mean, dude, we, like, but seriously, though, like, we had one, but that one incident was pretty major, and we mildly hit somebody in the process, but the car's still here, and I think we actually did a pretty decent job for our first time. So, if you guys enjoyed the mods and you enjoyed the idea behind this video, you enjoyed the little story behind this video, don't forget to click that like button. Tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time. Talk to y'all later.